Good morning, Elizabeth. It's not morning. Good morning, Elizabeth. It's Monday the 25th of June. None of that was accurate. It's not morning, it's not Monday, it's not the 25th, but it is June. So first I'm going to answer you a simple question about how a debit card works, and then I'm going to answer a more complicated question that you didn't ask about how credit cards work. So debit cards are a lot like your standard savings account card. When you make a purchase, the money comes straight out of your bank account and goes to the shop. And this is normally done pretty much in real time. As soon as you make the purchase, the electricity tells the bank that you need the money not in your account anymore, and they give it straight to the person in the shop. But sometimes, for various reasons, the electricity can't get through. And so rather than just declining, the electricity comes back and it's like, look, we couldn't get in contact with the bank. And the shop's like, oh, don't worry about it, that's fine. And the electricity goes, no, hang on, Elizabeth really wants to buy this. So here, you can have some of my money and then I'll go back and take it from the bank later. And the shop's all, okay, cool. And it takes the money and the shop goes on its merry way. And that's where the shop finishes. And the next chance it gets, the electricity goes over to the bank and it goes, hey bank, look, sorry, I couldn't get through to you earlier, so I actually gave the shop some of my money. I'm gonna need that back. And the bank's like, well, okay, that's fair. And it takes the money and it gives it to the electricity, and that's where the electricity ends. And then the bank comes over to you and it goes, hey Elizabeth, yeah, you know that cool thing you bought? You didn't actually have the money for it, so we've lent you some money. That's not really meant to happen, so we're actually gonna charge you a fee. And so that's how sometimes your account goes into debit. Interesting side note, when your savings account goes into debit, that's bad because there's always meant to be money in there. But you probably didn't know that when a credit card goes into credit, that is, you've paid the credit card more money than you owe, that's also bad, and sometimes they'll block your account. The reason for this is that that's a very common way that people launder money. And so the credit cards are like, what? I've got more money than I should have. I don't know what to do. And it just shuts down and cries in a bathroom. Let me know if I'm giving these inanimate objects too much personality. So to answer a question that you didn't ask, when someone makes a transaction using a credit card, the electricity doesn't go, hey, cool, you want to buy that? I'll just go get the money from the bank. Instead, the electricity goes, hey, you want to buy that? Okay, I'll just check to see if that takes you over your credit limit. The electricity runs over, checks your credit limit, comes back and is like, no, you can buy that, that's cool. And that's not when the money's taken out. It doesn't appear on your statement until the shop actually goes, hey, you remember that thing you bought? Yeah, and I want the money now. Now, normally that happens straight away, but a shop actually has up to 9 months to let them know that they need the money. So I could buy something today with my credit card, and it might not actually appear on my account until March next year. This has been Things You've Learned from Peter. And to answer your other question, I'm enjoying doing a lot of things with both hands. Being able to carry things is nice. The ability to open doors is something I've missed. And now when we play cards, I can shuffle when it's my turn. And now I have to pick the cards up. Anyway, that's all for me today. Elizabeth, I'll see you tomorrow. I know there's some stuff I didn't cover, but I'll get to that when I have more time.